how many of you, and it'll be interesting to see the results of this based on ages, how many of you still hang or display framed pictures in your homes? Is that something that people are still doing? Because I think there are certain generations where it's very much still a thing, but they may not be adding new framed pictures. Or if you're adding a hard copy picture at all, it's likely unframed and maybe just tacked up somewhere or stuck on the fridge or shoved in the corner of another frame that was already there. I feel like this is becoming a thing of the past. We personally, we have some framed pictures in our house, and I like them. I like having those pictures that are around all the time. The problem that arises from it is that they don't often get changed. Mary Jane is really good about keeping the pictures updated and hanging new things and decorating in such a way that it doesn't seem overwhelming. But there was a time period in my life, late 90s, early 2000s, that anytime you went into somebody's house, you saw framed pictures of them and their kids and all the people, like, all the time. Of, like, every stage of life. Every time something happened, there was a picture taken, then developed, then put in a frame, and then hung up or put on a table. And I don't think that happens anymore. I mean, you're sharing your pictures instantly with people via Snapchat and Instagram and Facebook. Like, people are already seeing them, so you don't need to have them in your house. It's just real easy to say, if people are over hanging out, say, hey, look at this picture on my phone. They look at it, and then it's done. Obviously, now we have the lack of film cameras. People are not taking pictures with film anymore, and are then obviously not forced to have their pictures developed in order to see them. So with the reduction in printed pictures at all, you obviously see a reduction in framed pictures being hung and displayed. So is it still a thing? Are people still doing it? You can obviously still buy picture frames. You can obviously still print your own pictures or send them off to Kinko's or something and have them printed. So why are we not doing it? I don't have the answer, and I'm not for or against it either way, really. I don't care one way or the other if you frame and hang pictures or not. I personally like having framed pictures in my house, but I am not the reason that there are framed pictures in my house, if that makes sense. So, let me know in the comments. 1, if you are an adult who is in charge of decorating the house, do you have framed pictures that you have put up personally? Or 2, if you are a kid or a child of someone and there are framed pictures in your house, who put them there? Have they always been there? Are they current? Are they updated? Just tell me about the pictures that you have in your home and in what method they are displayed or shared. I will talk to you tomorrow.